Hey, yo, man, y'all know this Rome, your favorite rapper, man, and I've been bringing y'all this whole season, man. Super duper interviews, man, from some of the dopest entertainers and artists and entrepreneurs in the city, man. And you know, they say global, not local, man, but if you're local, you're still global, man. If you're shining, then I'm shining. You feel what I'm saying? I got my brother in the building, Philadelphia, man. Glad to have you in the building, bro. It's a long time, man. You feel me? I already know. You already know. So, you know, I want to speed my entrepreneur talk community up on speed of who you is. So we just gonna go, you know, just give them a little bit of your background, you know, how you kind of started, you know what I mean, and how you got here on Entrepreneur Talk with Rome, your favorite rapper.
I mean, like, I've been watching you move for a while, so I always wanted to, like, my story is rare, so I want to make sure I share it with the right people, significant people that, like, I made bonds with.
Facts.
Through my journey of this hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've been making music since I was 16, and I'm like going on 42 now, 41.
Blessing.
So I never had a job a day in my life. This is all I do. Like,
real shit.
It's part of me now. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop if I wanted to.
Real talk.
But,
real talk.
You know, like, it's certain that in itself is like my karma. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people I met through hip hop end up being my best friends.
Facts.
So that's what motivated me the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just I knew I had to stay consistent.
Right.
Because I've been handicapped my whole life.
Right.
So there wasn't nothing else to do but get creative.
Get creative.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you always been that. Like, since I've known you, like, you know, it's crazy because you know, you hear about a lot of, you know, handicapped people really being handicapped and just, you know, some don't want to do nothing. Some get stuck in that handicapped space.
Right.
I never seen you in that space. You never acted like you was in that space. If you never creep the camera back past your face and all that, or how you move and how you do it, nobody would ever know.
Exactly.
Voice big as ever, heart big as ever.
Right. And I've been hearing that my whole life.
Contribution big as ever, support is big as ever. It's not nowhere where the main characters are at. You not there shining with them, and actually, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, when you say mascot, it's like you most definitely always rooting for the home team, bro.
Right.
That's what I love so much about you. Super. You damn it, that's something that me kind of like me and you relates. Like, I will put somebody else armor on, bro. Like, right. Niggas would be like, because again, ain't nobody gonna dog nobody out that I love in the building, no matter how you niggas feel. Feelings you can get over your feelings, but shit that linger on people can sometimes linger on them, especially the wrong shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I try to tell people, if you ain't saying nothing good, sometimes don't say nothing at all. But you always been a guy that always said the right shit.
Right.
You know,
I'm a believer in what you put out to the universe come back on you
all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
So I always wanted to give good energy so I could receive that.
The bad guy, you feel me? And he ain't even the bad guy.
I got wore this on purpose. You know, this Vish John. You know Vish's? You know, shout out to Vish. But I'm like, this joint will go right with my hoodie. I'm putting that joint on today.
No, but see, that's again, you see, like, even the hats on the table.
Right.
We the guys that don't mind being the mascot and sponsoring somebody else, helping somebody market their brand, putting their brand in the faces of other people. We not scared of that
at all.
Me doing that me supporting somebody else is never taken away from you. And it's a sad world we live in, because so many people statistically think that that's what's going on. Oh, he's shining and I ain't over there.
It's crazy.
It's gonna take something from me. I ain't never seen you like that in a room with nobody. The greats hug you, bro. Bend down to make sure they shake your hand, bro.
Shout out Cardi B. That's how I met Cardi. Like, before she blew up.
I was just about to get to that too.
Like, how you gonna, like, when I grabbed her walking by me. She could have been like, yo, don't be touching me. Like, you want to take this picture? She's like, yeah. And I just snapped the picture.
Now look at that. She turns around on some, hold up, don't touch me, but then realize this is a fan.
Even though I'm a Barbie fan.
There you go. I know that too. No, but see, you know what's so funny about you, Will? You like music. You're a connoisseur of hip hop. You're gonna break some shit down. You're not just listening to party.
But that whole thing too, that like, I'm more of a fan of hard work. They both work very hard. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter who better. It's about who gonna work the hardest.
That's
another thing I love about Rome. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I
hard
appreciate
worker.
you, bro.
Hard worker.
I appreciate you. You see, I even got my daughter on the camera teaching her.
The
you
goat.
Know what I'm saying? You know, we not gonna. You know, I just got this thing in my head. Nobody can limit you but you.
Right.
And when I realized that, you know, I'm you know, a lot of people scared of technology. I never was. It was like, how can I use this to my advantage? We had the calculator watches. We was using the calculator watches to solve our problems and issues in school with math and shit. So, you know, technology in our era was always a tool. It never was used, the shit use you.
Right.
And that's it. Like, no, nigga, I'm using the technology to the benefit of the doubt, because at the end of the day, once I buy it, can't nobody stop what I learn with it.
Right.
Or learn from it. So, you know what I mean? That, you know, again, I'm an Aries. I'm up for challenges. I love to be challenged. I feel like if there's nothing challenging me, everything boring to me. Something's off. Something's about to happen. Go wrong. Because to bring, you know, is that also that saying too, Mill, they say all you need is one person to breathe life.
Absolutely.
So I'm that one person in my house that, you know, me and my daughter in here, you know, I gotta breathe life in here for her.
Two
you know
people can change the world. You only need two people to change the world.
There you go.
I believe in that too. I go back to one of the songs that inspired me to be an artist. Like Chubb Rock, of course.
Oh man, that's right. You treat me right.
I ain't know. I was just a kid liking the song, but the name of the songs and everything is like a jewel. Like Treat Me Right, bro. And It Take Two to Make a Thing Go Right by Rob Bass.
By Rob Bass. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. That was the Tupac before the Tupac,
right?
Because that Brenda's Got a Baby and that Mama, you know, Dear Mama, and Keep Your Head Up. Let's go back to those songs and then see where he understood. And we can rap about that. Yes, you can.
Right.
Yes, you can.
Before it even start being about being competitive, it's just about self-expression, uplifting the youth.
And it was always supposed to be that. Yeah. That's why I was telling somebody yesterday when I said, you know, shout out to Chuck D. The crazy part about it, let me just throw this in there real quick. So I did a remix post 2 days ago. Something Chuck D was talking about. And he brought Philly in it. I did the collaboration post just on the humbug, not thinking, you know, I'm like, he gonna add it.
Right.
He added it.
That's crazy.
It's been running up and going viral since then. And
wow,
what he said about Philly is it's the city of brotherly love. You know, we never got no reparations and none of that or nothing. But we always, the brotherly love, and it's always made us all stick together.
Right.
Somewhere in life, we forgot about it.
I know.
And so I put that post up, and so I want to shout out to him because it's like, that's a legend. So to add me in a collaboration post, and I wasn't even following him. I had to go follow him. I had to go follow Public Enemy, and it just brought back so much history. I started digging through the crate damn near, like, you know what, man?
Facts,
and he said some fly shit. He said the reason why they song blew up is because Spike Lee played that shit over 500 times in the movie. He said, what director you ever known to put a song in a movie and play it over 500 times in that movie? He said, so Spike is really who blew the song up. So I'm just saying that to say, again, support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? While you thinking a nigga thinking about his movie and this is about to be his whole baby, he still got his eye on this music that he's loving so much.
To his whole
shit.
That's crazy.
Theme to his whole shit. So I'm only saying that to say, you know, when I see you with Ness and other people and stuff like that, freestyling, shout out to E Ness. You know what I mean? A legend in Philly, you know what I mean? And across the globe, I always say, like I say, globally, not local, because he was on national television. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I tell people, man, support the people that put the work in. No matter if you like their music, you don't like their music, you still got to respect their grind, their hustle, man, and their livelihood. Niggas sacrifice their livelihoods to still have a name and still be relevant and still be standing and still be here, man. You know what I mean? So now we're going to go into, so what's the story behind your name, Mil? Like, you know what I mean? I know
Philadelphia Gates, Capricorn shit. We money driven.
Yeah, so all the time.
When I was a young boy, I got it tatted on me when I was a young boy. Like when I was like 18, I got Mill Gates tatted on me. It started off as just Mill Gates. Because back then, like I was always told the richest man in the world was Bill Gates.
Right. So you said
my
Mill.
real name is Jamil. You know what I'm saying? So everybody called me Mill. Especially in high school, I was rolled around in a like electric scooter. So they call me Mills on Wheels.
On Wheels.
So I'm like, I don't like that as a rap.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's cool though. You ride down the motherfucking hallway or something. Hey,
right.
Bill, what's up, baby? Come on, man. Pick me up, nigga.
So it's like,
fuck, you won't burn past me, nigga?
Shit.
I mean, especially if I was with you. Like, if I was around, drop milk. Take old Mill burning past it, nigga, man. My God, though. No, dog.
A lot of fun
I know you did, man. And that's what I'm saying.
Everybody else had to walk. You know what I mean? I get to leave out of class.
My nigga was
early.
blowing out of there. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did the wheel. Now, this is some funny shit, right? I'm a young boy. I gotta at least be 14, 15. We go to Great Adventures.
Yeah.
Bro, I went and got the wheelchair.
Right.
I ain't even gonna hold you. This all God, big God, little God,
you
bro.
Stay on the roller coaster.
Listen, like, bro, I got the wheelchair. So my folk, they like, I'm like, nigga, this one I knew I could act. Like, this on some funny shit. Not in real life, but on some funny shit, because I still did it all on some comical shit.
Right.
Not knowing it was gonna actually work.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was like, yeah, so, you know, they got the elevator to take you up to the front. You ain't got to get in the line.
Right.
So elevator, all them rides to take they put me on the elevator and shit. My niggas like, yo, what the fuck? Fucked up part about it was you getting put on the front of the roller coaster.
Right.
It ain't no middle. It ain't the back.
They
putting you dead. You probably get the first
job. You get off and get in the line again. Like, you want to ride again? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Then you just get off, get back on the elevator, and go back up. So motherfuckers is looking because it's niggas in the line. They like, I'm juried up. Motherfuckers like, who this nigga?
Right.
Nigga fucked up. I'm in there like, oh.
There's a lot of amenities, right?
Bro, you gotta really like, and when you do that, when we got back on the, in the car, whatever, we on our way back home, it make you stop and think too, like, damn, you gotta respect people that, I seen the hate.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wasn't even handy, but I seen the hate. I was catching it. Fuck is man, this nigga, he keep getting on the ride. We gotta wait,
right? Because
they gotta strap me in, and I gotta act like I can't move my fucking legs. So they picking me up, dragging me, and I'm letting my weight go with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But just making a long story short, it gave me a big respect on people that gotta, like I said,
really gotta live that life.
Don't understand this. I got an injury. My thumb got cut off.
Bro, I never noticed that.
Got cut off. Because a lot of times, that's what made me start using that because camera got too heavy. Right. You know what I mean? As I'm, this happened at 25. I'm 45. Yeah. So 20 years. Yeah. So now it's like this hand, I got to do a lot. If you look, it's always swollen. If you look, they everything puffy. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, can't bend that. You know what I mean? With that bend, it's fused. I can't even,
we all feel the rain.
So, and I've been fighting for Social Security since I was 25. Really? Still ain't got it, bro. Damn. Went to court, lawyer.
That's crazy.
2018, that nigga denied me. I'm like, so this is why people be like, well, why wrong ground? Like, because the work, they left me on the sidewalk. Damn. They said, fuck me, you obsolete. You got to think I'm going in there. At the time, I had like springs and pins and shit. Them shit was breaking. The thumb was all over because there's no bone in it. So what they did, the last operation, they put a screw. Look at that shit. They took a piece of my wrist.
I had them joints on my hips, both hips.
And put metal in that shit ain't no. And put that. And they put a big ass screw in this motherfucker, actual screw. Yeah, that shit is in there. And he was like, "That's the last thing we can give you now. If you keep trying to use your hand, and that shit's gonna loosen up eventually. And then like if that shit ever come out the cartilage." Right. Which screws always loosen up eventually if you keep tugging and through the years. And that was since they did this 2018, so it's 2025, you know what I mean? So it's like I say, up to niggas, the shit getting worse. Right. It rained, that shit getting hurting, bro. Like last night, that bitch had my shit like this. I was in here like, oh. The people don't know what pain feel like to that shit in your bones and in you be feeling shit.
I specialize in that shit.
Yeah. And I don't take pain, I just smoke weed. So people be like, everything I do is a mental. Like I gotta stay mentally strong. It ain't physical for me. Everything's mind over matter because that's the pain we be dealing with.
That was the whole thing about being handicapped my whole life. It was really a mental thing more than a physical. I didn't know that until I got older.
Yeah, you won't know. You know what I mean? That's why I say it takes some years. Like you're gonna go through. You know what it is? I think when you realize nothing cares. You the only one that's going to be able to care.
Yeah.
It's when I think that shit really kick in. And then you lose sight of all the other shit because now you got to worry about yourself.
Right.
You know, like, nigga, I got to do this shit.
You were right.
But when you think other people supposed to be involved, you be so concerned with that. You don't see nothing else.
You drawn.
All right, so
no, let me finish tell you about the middle.
Oh yeah.
Older, and I see everybody calling themselves Trill Gates, Phil Gates. I needed something to separate myself.
Yeah, true that.
And it was like
it was a lot of Gates that was coming out.
Yeah, I'm like when Kevin Gates came out, I was like, yeah, this shit getting out of hand. But I'm like, everybody know I was Bill Gates for years, over 20 years or more.
All the time.
So I'm like, man, let me add Philadelphia Freeway had a ring to it.
It did. So Philadelphia like, Gates.
Yeah, that's what it came from.
I like that though, man.
I was inspired because I'm very patriotic. I don't like sports.
Right.
But I'm always going to rep
my team. Yeah. You want to
I'm a boxing fan if I am a sports fan.
Okay.
So it was like Philadelphia. I like that. It sounds like a card game.
It does. It really does.
Like Illinois Roy.
Yeah, Philadelphia Gates. Motherfucker gonna be like, where my man's at, cuz?
Yeah. Like,
where Mill, like.
But it was like as soon as I did it, it took fire around the whole city. I was like, everybody, I ain't saying they got it from me, but it was, you know what I'm saying? Probably a term of endearment. Who knows?
Listen, you know what I always say? Great minds always think
alike. P.B. Rock did Rockadelphia.
There you go.
Gil did Philadelphia. Readadelphia.
Yep.
I'm like, damn.
And it's funny, right? Because I had my first album was called the Philadelphia Inquirer, so I still had the Philadelphia. My first song was called Philly.
Philadelphia Inquirer. Yeah. Crazy.
Ooh.
Damn. It's hot, bro.
That's crazy. And that's how I felt when I did that then. This was like 2009. I'm 29. I'm like Philadelphia Inquirer. My man put me on the cover of a newspaper. The shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's high.
Yeah, the nigga put me on the newspaper and shit. Shout out to my nigga Vizo Banger. Vizo Fly, aka Vizo Fly, Philadelphia Inquirer on the newspaper, bro. Yup. I would love to see that, man, revamp. Yo, fucking right. Yup. And it's crazy. Cause shout out to D from Rough Riders, CEO. You know, when I went out there and did his interview, he bigged me up and was like, yo, I inspired him to do Block Talk.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why he's like, I'm gonna do my shit right out here on the block and call it Block Talk. So it was just, again, just to put ideas in other people's heads, man. Great minds think alike.
Right.
Even legends, they even know that. Get an interview by him. Go out there on Nicholas Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Out New York. And, he still hit me up to the day. Like, yo, you coming out? Anytime you want to, this is what I be saying. Like, I don't utilize, cause I'm self-taught.
Right.
I learn and then I put it into play.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? I put it right into play. I ain't gonna sit there and sit in y'all face all day and try to pick y'all brains and what you got going on. No, I don't. And that's why I think so many people respect me because they like he never asked for nothing.
Yeah.
They just see me persevering through this shit. And it's like, they're not saying I don't need help.
Right.
We all need help. I wake up every day, sometimes 2, 3 in the morning and be like, but who the better help than God, bro?
Strong people. They never check.
They never do. But you know what? But like I say, sometimes I'm glad they don't because that allows me to go to who I need to go to, the higher source.
I don't want no pity.
That relationship that I had with that higher power, bro, is something I can't even explain it. I tell everybody it's magnificent because a lot of things that I speak, just having a conversation with the Most High,
right?
It come of past,
right?
I don't have to ask him for nothing. I just tell him, look, I would love to be able to do this, Lord, if you give me the opportunity to.
Right.
That's it. Before I know it, man, they'd be coming in. I'd be like, huh? Even like when we had to cancel the interview and I'm like, I ain't want to. And I'm like, damn, we was a little off. We got off like near the end. And I'm like, damn, all right, you know what? Boom. But then as soon as you hit me and was like, wrong, we got to come on. Like, I'm like, you know what?
Right back
let me not. I'm waiting for these motherfuckers to, they ain't, all right, fuck it. I said, hey, because this was on that wall and I had that little one on the table. But I'm like, I'm not going to keep pinning the big motherfucker up there and then y'all niggas come in here and I'll put the little one up there, leave this one because I can just fold it up. Because the shit, like I said, I'm doing everything by myself with a fucked up hand. I be in here, my daughter be coming out here like that. What you doing? I be like, yo, hold the chair. I'm about to fall off the chair and shit, Bill. You know what I mean? But it's just, again, she see a pop working. And I love it because it's everything hand in hand, bro. Yep, she right with me. She right with me. So now we're going to go into some professional and expert insight. What's a common myth about your field that you would like to debunk? You feel me?
Common myth.
Yeah.
Like about what's my field to you? I do a lot of
right.
shit.
Well, whatever one you want to pick that you might have a story for. You know,
a common myth like about my field. All right. That you could be like if you're a rapper, that means you can't wear many hats.
Right.
I got so many different passions besides hip hop. And that can be overwhelming sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love it because it's a challenge.
It is.
To do different shit.
It is.
Like I don't just want to be known as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the that's a myth to me. Like so a rapper can't be a painter.
Right. He can't be right.
Like
he's just supposed to be in front of a microphone.
I challenge myself and do all different shit on purpose.
Where they think we get the music from in the bars from?
Because you got to go through the experiences. Yeah. Right.
You can't sit in the studio and just keep living in a fairy tale somewhere. And I tell everybody that. I think everybody got that time where we was just rapping.
That's a good question.
It was.
I liked it, that joint.
Yeah, that's because it's deep. It's like when you think about it, like that is a crazy myth. Motherfuckers be thinking that you can't do more than one thing. Yeah. And I tell everybody, I just put up there yesterday. You know, this entrepreneur shit can get overwhelming. You know what I mean?
Did say that.
I most definitely said that. Like this shit get overwhelming because I see everything that I want for me. I want for my brothers. Now I ain't saying everybody gonna go through the struggle of in it the way I went through it. Right. I tell niggas every day I took the long route.
Right.
I took the long and I around and took the longest route. But I got all my integrity, my dignity. Yeah. All I needed was my city to truly tap in with me, to see that everything I was doing ain't no fake shit. This truly me. This my life. Right. This is what I breathe, sleep, and eat. I'm for me, and I'm for whoever. For me, I'll be for you. Yeah. And then the rest is history. And then before you know it, here come this.
Chips fall where they may.
There you go, bro. And it took, like I tell everybody, I'm 45, not 25. It took 20 plus something years to get even where we at right now, sitting in this seat, and everybody saying, yo, I fuck with Rome. Not saying niggas didn't know back when, but it's just I realized through life, if people don't see your story, what would make them just?
That's why I'm here too.
30,000 rappers. Right. Who the fuck is
you? Bro.
If I put your CD, I had a man ask me in West Virginia, if I put your CD next to Lil Wayne's, why would I buy yours?
Right.
And you know what I said to him? I said that was a great ass question. I said, but you know why you would buy mine? Because the way I would have that favorite rapper on that cover, and the aura of whatever picture I would have took and put on that cover. You know who Lil Wayne is already. My whole thing is I would have had to make my album cover stand out enough that you would have been like, all right, that's Wayne, but who the fuck is this? Yeah. And why is his CD next to Wayne's? That's the whole marquee. That part right there. And I always lived my career out like that. The mystique of, I'm going to do everything niggas think can't be done this way. Every nigga that got away from me got away from me. Yo, we do.
That's crazy work.
Because I'm going to tell you something, Mill. Everybody that got away from me got away from me because they told me to do it the fast way.
Right.
And I looked at everybody and said, bro.
Exactly, bro.
For some apparent reason, God has always told me I don't got to do it that way.
Yeah.
And now niggas is salty because I still got to that leaf, bro. I still got to that leaf that they thought that.
They used to be like, Mill, like, why you don't want to do a show? Like, $500, we can open up a DMX. Y'all going to pay people to rap? Why would I pay somebody to rap? So I really cheated myself out of meeting X, though. I could have met X when I was I never met X.
Bro, I never met him either. That's why doing this. Look, and during the interview with D, we talked about him because, you know, the book had just came out. The book had just came out. The book came out, and it was just like, but that's why I sit back and say, sitting even with these legends, man, at time, you know, you got to think, I sat with Dapper Dan. I did an interview on Dapper Dan and Black Rob in the same day.
Crazy work.
It's no media outlet in Philadelphia that ever did an interview with no Dapper Dan or no Black Rob.
They got to put some respect on my man.
And did a song with G Dep before he turned himself in.
Real rap.
At his worst.
And then Rome wasn't built overnight.
Oh, Mill, I love you, bro. Like real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. And a lot of people, they I don't know why they front on me, like they hesitate. But it's like, bro, I don't force nobody to fuck with me.
Right.
I tell everybody, bro, just get to know me. One thing, I'm gonna put you in a space, you gotta get to know me. I'm not just gonna clout chase and dick eat you and sit there and be like this. No, I want to see you work. If I think that you about your work, then you probably got something in common, because I'm all about my work. But if it ain't about that, what you want me to do? Sit on your lap and figure you out? I got shit to do. I gotta do an interview with Philadelphia. God, I can't sit around and be playing no fucking. What? You feel me? Like, my boy coming too. And this is what I'm saying too. And my brother's in a wheelchair and he show up, but you got people that ain't even in the wheelchair, bro, that ain't even showed up, ain't even supported, ain't even you know, that's crazy. You know, and but again, they might see this interview and be like, damn, I need to get there. You see what I'm saying? You got somebody like Scolito, shout out to Scolito, that came the day of the second annual Philly Free Fest, and we damn near late. Like he come like boom.
That's when we booked this interview there.
There you go. That's he show up like that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? So he come and we had to leave right from the interview and go shoot right to the fest. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I still filmed, and you know, again, and then Free turn right around and do what?
Right.
That's the video he put up and do the collab with.
Shout out.
Excuse me. Shout out to Free. That was my video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and there was a bunch of cameras out there, but you know what? Everybody look at me, they like, Rome gonna get the show. Right. Rome gonna get this motherfucker. And I love it, bro. You know what I mean? It took a long time to get there, like to be a service for other people. Right. And you know, a lot of my people that I grew up with, they like, man, nigga, you around these niggas, but you ain't rapping. You know, I'm like, bro, I don't gotta rap. Right. Imagine that. I've been rapping for 20 years. It ain't get me in no rooms, but the camera, bro, the filming, and the services.
They expect that rapper, that myth thing you asked me. They expect the rapper just to rap all the time. But I'm with building relationships.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Respect me as a person I am before you like my rap.
Yeah. Understand what I'm doing. Like, niggas didn't understand. Like, I'm like, the filming shit, I took that up in height. Y'all don't know. Y'all thought I was gonna be a super rapper. I thought y'all didn't. Yeah. I thought y'all didn't.
It's just a part of me.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? And I said, now that I opened that door, it make the music so relevant, so relevant now, because people can go and say, no, I can listen. That's my nigga. Right. Throw that joint on. Just compared to thinking that I'm competing with them.
Can you just enjoy the music?
Now everybody sitting back like, damn, this nigga, like, it's not smooth because I'm still doing the work, and the work ain't easy. But it's humbling to get that love and respect where you from. They say if you can't make it where you from, you can't make it nowhere.
Especially from Philly.
So for us we made it where we at, and sitting in those rooms and sitting with the, like I say, the greats, and they tell us we great. They tell us we thorough. They tell us, yo, man, we need y'all here. Right. Who the fuck can ask for anything else outside of that? Money can't buy that. We earned that shit. Being us. Right. Nobody else. Always been wrong. I ain't never tried to play it. Even if I tell niggas, I don't mind acting in the movie, but I ain't acting in my real life. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked. I know too many. I've been here too long. Yeah. Niggas gonna know I'm for niggas gonna, my whole shit gonna be lit up like, what? Yeah. Man, nigga, you fucking lying ass bastard. Romeo, you gonna hear everything. Jerome, Romeo, Mr. Clanton. You lying. Right. We was there, you know what I'm saying? But you don't get that, and you don't see no hate really, because everybody know we've been doing this shit since we was in elementary school.
I be paying attention to signs too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God always give us signs, whatever you believe in the universe. So when your name was Rome, I'm like, that's my mom's name, my first name. My mom named Rome Monique. But she was named after her father. Her grandfather,
I was named after my dad. My dad's name was Jerome. Well, his first name, James, is funny because everybody think I'm a junior, but I'm like, no. His name was James Jerome. Yeah. So she named me Jerome Romeo, but I still had the Rome in there, but I had to go through the Jerome shit. Yeah. I had to go through the Romeo shit. My life was up and down because niggas would play Jerome's in the house. They'd play that, then it'd be Romeo and Juliet. And they call him my brother Juliet. I'm rumbling automatically because it's like, he ain't no girl, nigga. So I ain't had no choice but to fucking fight. Like, and not knowing God was building me. Didn't win them all. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I fought the best of them. A lot of them niggas turned into murderers. They was the niggas that was, the drugs was flowing. Like, I fought a lot of those guys. Right. So, you know, a lot of those guys coming out of prison now, niggas, wrong? Motherfuckers like, My boy, like, nigga, that's what the fuck you was in the, that's what your grandma had. You was in the crib. Like, nigga, I couldn't come outside. What the fuck y'all thought I was in there doing? I had to read, I had to learn, and I had to suck up some type of game. Y'all niggas wasn't giving it to me. And every time I came out, I had to rumble one of you motherfuckers. So it was like, but they know, like, that nigga in that game, he made it. That nigga tough. The bro, always been the nigga. You just gotta sometimes get niggas they flowers when it's just due. The nigga ain't never let nothing a part of life break you, killing. Yeah. They say what don't break you, what don't kill you, make you stronger.
It does.
And you know, real
build
shit.
Your character. Yep. And built my character, man.
Like, go to this next question.
Every time I look at something,
all the time, Bill. You know what I'm saying? But like you even saying with the people in the school, you got love.
Naturally.
It wasn't nobody sitting there saying,
"Oh, like man. You said though."
A lot
of crutches was getting swung.
I know it was. I know it was. You ain't no nut ass nigga. You fuck out of here.
Like it all started.
But that disrespect shit ain't happening. You know what I mean? And you funny, but I know you like what? Hold up, catch this, nigga.
Right.
Catch this. All right. So what's something listeners might not know about you?
I am. Like, I need more listeners because it's more like everybody that my core following that grew up off my music and shit, they know me personally. Like we was just saying about how me and you lead with being humans before we lead to being arrogant rappers.
Right.
So it's like I need my listeners to know. My listeners already know me, but I need people that don't know me to know that I rap.
Right.
That's why I'm here.
Right.
Just to let niggas know that, damn, bro, he ain't just the boy that be with Nas. He ain't just the boy.
Right, no, real shit.
I got bars.
You got too many, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. I be wishing you freestyle more, but I understand you rotating like me. You know, people gotta understand being an entrepreneur. It's a lot of juggling.
Right.
You gotta, especially when you able to tap into all of them.
Yeah.
It took me a second. I was like when I was with hip hop in 1987 and all that, and I had to change my name and. I went through my DM was lit. Like I'm telling you, I think you got your homies, you got the niggas you was rapping with when you was coming up. Everybody like, yo, you on the plat, nigga, get me on.
Real shit,
and that shit had me waking up sweating, and nigga, I was like, God, what the fuck I don't know what to do.
Right.
Nigga, so I'm sending you this. What's your cash app? I'm trying to pay. Bro, I did not know what to do, Mill.
Right.
This shit had me on pause for like a week, nigga. I was calling my man like, yo, like I don't know if this shit. I can't look out for every fucking body.
I done made myself known for so many different things besides rap. So now I'm this season in my life, I'm trying to come back outside and let people know the history.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's why you did. Make sure everybody that do interviews and podcasts, man, make sure y'all tap into
I started here though. I started here first for a reason. Everything is significant with me.
I appreciate you.
And when you've been handicapped your whole life, you live your life like that.
Right.
When you finally get, so I had to get my head right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit will drive you crazy.
Oh, it will.
So now that I'm focused, it's like, I know what to do. Locking with people like Rome.
Right. Yeah, all the time. This platform is open for you for anything you want to talk about.
It's very significant to me though.
It is. You know what I mean? Even your podcast, we're gonna lock in, you know what I'm saying? And like I said,
I just lived around the corner for 10 years at 6 in York, and I didn't even know you was
right here. That shit is crazy.
I didn't even know.
Bro, I would have walked around the corner so many motherfucking times.
So many times.
What? Well, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Freak Nasty, DJ Freak Nasty.
You know how many times me and Freak done ran into each other going to Rite Aid, nigga? This nigga coming out of Rite Aid, I'm going in. He like this. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing there? He like that. I'm like Popeyes, nigga. I'm like, I'm on Lawrence Street, nigga, L Block, nigga.
Absolutely.
I said the bikes come up and down this month. You can't miss. This the main strip.
You can't miss it.
It's the main strip. I said, you know what I mean? Before you hit Broad, nigga, you gonna get here. Them niggas going to the gas stations right there.
Absolutely.
They all be over there. So it's like, that's why I tell people like, and then you see my window, like I see everything. Hear every fucking thing. And it be like, so my music be, I wake up 2, 3, 4 in the morning and be hearing shit. And I just be like, somebody out there getting flanked at like, what the fuck is these niggas doing outside? Like, go to bed, man. Y'all niggas don't want to go to sleep. But it be shit. It be, niggas think cause this Puerto Rican, the niggas get busy.
Badlands for sure.
Badlands get busy. You know what I'm saying? This is really the heart of this shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, I tell niggas, I was born in Logan though. Like a lot of niggas don't know I was born in Logan, born in Einstein, lived on 11th and Lindley. You know what I mean? Kamak Street, and then we moved to 11th Street right there with Wyoming. Went to my first elementary was Barney. You know what I mean? Then I moved down here, down this end on the other side, Taney Street with my grandma. And, you know, the rest was history. But I still consider Uptown North Philly until you get to Shelton. So it's still all North. So, you know, people be like, oh, well, you know, we separate shit. I'm from Germantown, Winger High. Oh, that's cool, nigga. It's still North Philly.
Yeah, my mom been to high school of Germantown.
Yeah, you know,
she's from North Philly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My dad's side is more from uptown.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like 60, you know, Park Avenue and all that shit up there. I used to catch the J and the K and all that old crazy shit up there, 65th and Broad. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say I done lived everywhere. I done lived down West Philly. I done lived so like it's like, so when people see me, when I'm out of town, niggas really get a full stink of Philly. Like I'm the whole Philly, bro. You can't, if I can't represent it.
The pinnacle.
You know what I mean? Niggas ask me about the rappers. I got hit. I can pull pictures out and say, no, my man, this is what he doing.
Right.
Damn, oh shit. They living. They still alive, motherfucker.
They still alive.
When I went to Atlanta and had all that shit on, niggas ain't know who shit I had on. I had to school them. I'm like, this that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all tweaking. Like,
gang
get something, nigga.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And people don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? That's the only rapper in the city that I got a song with. You know what I mean? First in the industry, you know what I mean? He did a joint back in 2015. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Known Records. You know what I'm saying? We did it at Known. You know what I'm saying? And it was called Money on the Table.
Right.
I linked up with Ness. I come out my store on the end of my block. I'm coming out. Ness coming in.
Right.
Now you gotta understand, my block got had all the shit.
Yeah. So
niggas coming down to grab weed, niggas coming down, boom, boom, boom. This nigga come in, he looking for he ain't no weed. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, so now I bump into Ness I bump into Ness 2007. I'm 27. I think Ness got 2-3 years on me or something like that. In the auto zone of Germantown, where the McDonald's at, right down Shelton Avenue. I come at him like, yo, I would love to do a song with you. He like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't fucking with niggas.
That's his thing.
Philly right now. And you gotta think I ain't seen him since the show, so I'm still a fan. So I'm like, but I can't take it personal because I came at him as an artist. So I'm like, damn.
Right.
Damn, I can't be mad at him, man. I'm like, as Philly is, be on some bullshit.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Eddie back home, I'm like, I can imagine everybody on his top. You feel what I'm saying? So at the time, I had a Tahoe on 24s. I come out the joint, he already in his joint, he's smoking like a motherfucker. There's all types of smoke coming out the windows and shit. I'm like, I'm like a motherfucking junkie to this shit. God damn. I see him. So he looking at me. He see me get in the truck. And he go, damn, did I just miss out on something? Right. You really didn't, because I had just, I was down. You know what I mean? I had my truck and shit, but my paper was a little funny at the time. So, I would have did whatever he asked me to do, whatever he would have said, that's a go. Let's link up.
Right.
But he seen that and seen the truck and was like, rolled the whole window down like, that's my bro though. He rolled the whole window down like he was about to be like, no nigga, pull back over. You know what I'm saying? But he don't even know, like, nigga, I'm trying to keep this bitch up and running, nigga. I'm in the auto zone with you, nigga.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to keep this big ass fucking time now so I the fucking sold it to me.
Right.
Cause these fucking rims taking the fucking you taking this bitch to war. You know, them rims, that shit is heavy on the alternator and heavy on the motherfucking all that shit. So, them motherfuckers, and I realized, like, damn, I see, my tank was damn near $85 to fill up at that time. So, you know what I mean? Shit with the fuel pump, and then the fuel pumps is what goes on the Tahoes. A lot of the fuel filter, fuel pumps. Didn't know that. So, I'm trying to get that and keep the bitch running and shit. Right. And I'm getting tires plugged. I'm riding over nails and all types of dumb shit, just going through it. So at that time, I realized I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. You know what I mean? And then I run into him on the block and we busted up for like fucking 2 hours out there.
To this joint, bro. I'm glad I made it today.
Yo, bro, we busted up. Yeah, we busted up for like 2 hours. So he was like, yo, I was like, look, what can we do? He was like, yo, I'll let you know. He was like, but I got you. Because I was like, give me a play. He was like, I can't even get you family now. Like, I can't even give you I got to figure it out. And he figured it out and hit me with something. And then I was like, look, if you could wait a week, I'll hit something. I'll put something else on top of that. Just for the weight. because I really want to do this joint, and we did it.
Right.
And I did at the time. I had a low, but I ain't have all the shit I have now. So the song came out dope, but it could have been better as far as me mixing it and mastering it and stuff like that.
Bro.
But it was the beginning, and he promoted it. Yo, shout out to Ness, man. He pushed it.
What?
He promoted it. You know what I mean? As much as he could, you know. And I think back and be like, damn, I wish I, you know. So like I say, if God willing, come back around, I get a few dollars. I'm gonna take care of my bro, and we're gonna link up, and I'm gonna do some other shit with him. I'm gonna do something with you too.
You already know.
You know, and like I say, the platform open for you, Mill. Always. You know, anything you want to do, you got somebody like, if you really like, you got somebody like you.
You know, I'm gonna send so much traffic this way.
But it ain't even that. I'm saying to you, like, if you got somebody like major you want to do, you need to. Yeah, it's the green screen. So you know, if I gotta change the set for you and make a joint for you, bad guy in the background, boom, boom, but you take care, you can still come use it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's for you. You know what I mean? That's my gift to you for being a part of the show.
Show me how to make these joints.
One of my friends got this shit made. Well, you know what's so funny? Shout out to Bill Collector.
Bill
Collector is the one that got my logo made. So I want a lot of people don't know that during COVID, when we was going live, I had him on the show.
Interview Bill, bro. I got to interview Bill. You got history.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. I got it's a lot of people like that. They ain't touched down and sat next to me personally yet. Yeah. We did it online, but this is why, I said, you know what?
Right.
Because you got to think at that time during COVID, people would think it's a fraud. That was on some online shit. Everybody was stuck in the crib. Niggas don't really know niggas. Think it was just. Right, and I want people to know, like, no, bro, we all fucked with each other. It's relationships. This wasn't no fraud shit. We ain't up here just motherfucking lollygagging.
Right.
We was really telling some stories.
I need you to give me that joint made. The Pinterest.
Ooh, okay. You just DM me that joint. DM me that joint.
I'm pushing the Pinterest.
Because what I'm gonna do is my man that make these, this day in Houston. Yeah. It's my Houston Connect. Shout out to my nigga shout out to Throw It Off clothing brand. My people's out there in Houston, Texas, man.
Right.
Keep me fresh. Keep me with the livest shit, you know what I mean? They took a liking to me and made me a brand ambassador, you know what I'm saying? So I rock shit with they creative. So, I send it to them.
I'm about to start engineering that Sound Hustlers joint. November 1st, the grand opening.
Wow.
Rick Lennon and this shit.
Let me know. Keep me posted, Mill. You know what I'm saying? If I can come through, I bring
some. We gotta make some songs.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I say, also, capture some shit. That's the great thing about having me in there.
Right.
We gonna get the right work too.
We got the drop mic in there,
bro. You know what I mean? That's bro. Because like I said, at the end of the day, when I was coming up, I realized none of us got a chance to do everything at one time.
No.
I might have came to this venue and had some shirts, no CDs. I might have came to this event, had CDs, no shirts. I might have came to this venue and had nothing. Right. I'm just performing. You know what I mean? Like, we never had the full package.
Like with the merch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's one of my big, like, last year I dropped 11 albums. Like, I was trying to go for some Guinness shit. I was on some Guinness Book of World Record shit. I said, how many albums can I drop in a year? Yeah. Challenge myself, bro. I just was like, I had to drop one every month. I was just like, 12 months in a year. Like, got to that 11th and then hit the Guinness up and they hit me back and I filled out for the shit, submitted it. And it's like, it was some nigga that nobody knows. And people I tell people, don't look at me. You gotta look at life so totally different. You don't know who the top rapper or hip hop anything in the world until you go to the Guinness Book of fucking records.
Where you do? I got one more in this joint for you. It's a joint I sent. So it said, yes, you do. Yeah, I do. I got a couple. That's the future Jones, man. You got shit in it.
So what does your typical morning look like? And what's next on the horizon for you?
Typical morning. I wake up, I chant, I'm a Buddhist, so I do my Daniel's prayer. I'm going to chant every day. Have a light breakfast. I'm in a bed right now, this diabetes shit. Okay. So it's like that. And I'm on that every day. And then it's like my future, just developing more artists. Like I said, I'm pushing this brand called Pinterest.
Okay.
Bringing that Pinterest together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like developing artists, mentorship.
Right.
Always ghostwriting. Always recording other artists. You know what I'm saying? And definitely gonna be making my music. And this is the first time in my life that I ain't make music in the last 2 years.
Okay.
So I can't wait to get back at it. You know what I'm saying? I got some crazy ideas with some new music. And I needed that time off.
Right.
Autopilot. Like I said, it's like I started rapping at 16, but I started recording around 21.
Okay.
In the studio, 20 years old.
Mm.
Like I probably made my first song at like 18.
Okay.
But at 21, I just started more handling the studio, studio time. Then, like you said, I ain't started by liking the mix. I said, bro, let me start recording myself.
Right.
You know, out.
Yeah, you gotta rock out because people had you sounding the way they hear is not your own. When I tell people you can't be a great artist until I see why Michael Jackson left the Jackson 5 so had to go somewhere where he could hear himself and be creative.
Right.
Different. Prior to that, it was his father writing music and the sound that really wasn't from you're just
a Thriller album.
Oh, he was out the way. He was out the way. All right, so I think my mics is on dead. Not sure. So what I'm gonna do is off. Take it off the side, man. What's going on, but we should be good though. My phone pick up a little bit or something. So I always ask everybody, Mill, before they leave, where do you see yourself at 5 years from now?
5 years from now, probably. I really love staying in Philly, but I probably won't live here.
Okay.
I want to, but I know I got like stuff calling me in other places.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I want to take my first trip to Japan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? California, I go there all the time.
Okay.
Sick at home.
Yeah, go Cali, man. You already know. I'm a Vegas boy. Like it'd be,
but I really want to own the Winnebago and just
no real shit. Real shit. No, I'm gonna tell you. I think about it every day. I say it to myself every day, man. By the time I'm 50, man, like I would love to just ride out, bro.
Real shit.
You know what I mean? My daughter taking up cosmetology, man. You know what I mean? She gonna know how to do hair and nails and eyelashes and all that good shit. And just we can ball out. She can go anywhere with her time. Yeah. I can go anywhere with mine, man. And like I say, you're not limited to nothing.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't bad though, man.
Yeah, I just want to travel a lot. Yeah, I love traveling, man. Like I didn't know
like me, you like hitting the road, fucking planes. Like you be like, I'm gonna fly. I'm like, bro,
yep, I'm a road boy.
Yeah, I like the road, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga be like, well, I be like, cousin, I want to pull over. I can pull over anytime I feel like it. That airplane, before I get to.
Yeah.
Niggas
enjoy the heights.
Yes,
man. And the heights on the way up.
30,000, 40,000 feet, man. You be like, all right, man, it's time to put this bitch down, man.
All right.
Start thinking you flying a motherfucker like, you know what I mean? But on that road, man, just being able to see how landscape, right? It's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't get to do it. I've been in a lot of these highways, man, coming back and forth. Like I said, I did the whole Midwest. I drove from here to Miami back. Drove here to St. Louis, back.
I've never been to St. Louis.
Yeah, I drove to St. Louis. I drove to Boston, you know what I mean? Drove to Pittsburgh. I drove through the whole
trip to Pittsburgh.
D.C., Virginia, you know what I mean? Drove to Virginia Beach.
Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta. Drove to Atlanta and back. You know what I mean? A lot of people be mad at me and be like, why you lie? I be like, bro, like, I don't play.
You ain't gonna fly out of the country.
Yeah, like, I need a car when I get there. When I get there and spend more money in the car, I will sit outside my door and I gotta do. Yeah, like, I ain't trying to be Ubering and shit. Motherfucker say, come on down, nigga. I want to get there. And if I got to get the fuck out of there, I want to get out of it.
Right.
I don't want to be sitting there, you know what I mean? Like, we get ready to do them. We'll make sure, you know what I'm saying, you cool. But, like, I appreciate you, Mel. Like, anytime, anything. Like, is any shout-outs you want to give today?
I want to shout out, like, who that going on? I want to shout out, of course, Blue Gang. Of course, Nash.
Blue Gang.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to E-Nuts, man.
Shout out Petey Crack, Sandman.
Petey, Sand.
You know what I'm saying? Man, Tony Monto, Showboat. Little Cousin Gutter Films. Confusion. Confusion,
Yeah, I
got that's Cuz old school.
No, that's family. Oh, shit.
For sure.
Shout out to Cuz, man.
Yeah. All the CRMG, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Say less, yeah. Keep my eyes on
I got my interviews that I do on YouTube live.
Yeah.
So I got CRMG interviews about ESPN interviews. The ESPN interviews is for the battle rappers.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You in the mix. And I know that other shit you call like there's so many other great things you could do. And it's calling me for 3, 4, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's funny. How many times I done said I couldn't left. You know what I mean? But it's like I want my daughter to get with, you know, I got a child, so, you know, I got to make sure she equipped. You know, it's easy to just think about yourself, pack up, and it's like, all right, no, she still got growing to do. She still got growing. You know, who am I to put myself in somebody else's hand like alcohol? Right. You know what I mean? So part of me was just like, do I want to leave my own foundations and shit to go back into that world? Right. Or let my daughter get to that age where she can make her own decisions and we can make it together. And if she want to roll too, she can. If she say no, then she keep the crib. Right. I take those chances and see, hey, and pop it in, but I'm still able to come back home. Right. You know, all that other shit. Risking it all, you can't do that shit no more. You know what I mean? People so unpredictable nowadays. Yeah. Man. You just gotta be able to stand on your own 2 feet sometimes, man, and do, you know, and get the job done, man, or whatever God bless you with, man. Enjoy it. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But I appreciate you, Lil, man. Appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Y'all know the vibes, man. This one of your favorite rapper, man, with Philadelphia, man. Listen, man. On social media, Philadelphia_Gates. Yup. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. To my entrepreneur talk community, man. We appreciate y'all. To the next episode, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Let's go. Yeah.